Mega-Pod-tastic.
Pranks and beans!
No, you've been starving. You didn't get to eat anything today. God. Gross. Freaking idiot.
This episode of the Lunchbox Bunch was shot at the Pop Inn in Chalfont, Pennsylvania. When in the Philadelphia area, be sure and visit the Pop Inn.
Good morning, Mega Podlings. Crazy Joe
and Dave, back here at the Pop Inn in the Disney Bar
in Chalfont, Pennsylvania.
A very cool pop culture themed bar. We're shooting live, not live.
Live,
Yes.
again. Yeah,
it's
it's live for us.
Live
so
for
live
us,
for you.
not live for you.
And down below, you will find information on the Pop Inn Bar in Chalfont, Pennsylvania. When in the Chalfont, Pennsylvania area, stop by here, get some lunch, get a drink, whatever.
And here's a picture of Conrad Bain.
Boop. Hey, when he does that.
Why?
You didn't think I'd find a picture of
Gerard Depardieu wearing a silly hat.
You didn't think I'd find it.
The bathing suit one was a little disturbing, I gotta admit. That was like a side view and everything.
Yeah, you asked for it.
Looked like he ate most of France.
Did you like what I popped in when you said
I don't know what that was. Was that you as a kid with like Miss Piggy or just something?
That was my brother.
Is that your brother?
That was my brother.
Oh my
Miss
gosh.
Piggy.
That was weird. Wow.
All right, so
we're back with another episode of the Lunchbox Bunch. A very heroic.
The Lunchbox Bunch is sort of like Pigs in Space on the Muppet Show. It's a show within a show because this is Mega-Pod-tastic, but then we do the Lunchbox.
Yeah, we're talking about a show within a show.
Didn't mean to blow the continuity here, so people are like, "What? I didn't know this show was serialized." They didn't follow from week to week.
Like Cocoa Puffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Cocoa Puffs.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Poop.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you trying to do here? This is the Lunchbox Bunch, not the Breakfast Club.
Oh, don't you forget about me. But this week, we are going to do, as you could probably already tell from the boxes sitting in front of us, we're doing ones based off of the cartoon Transformers.
Wait. Okay, I thought we were doing G.I. Joe.
We'll do the ones that were sitting here. We're going to do
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
This is So we have two boxes. One is mine. One is Joe's. But to note, Joe actually owns both.
I actually own both, but I can't find this one. It's somewhere in my mom's house. So I gotta.
Like, why are there two He-Man lunchboxes? They are two different He-Man lunchboxes because we are going to show you the sides. But this show was so popular.
Well, let's also point out, when He-Man first came out as a toy, it was called Masters of the Universe.
And this one came out, I think, when the toys were debuted in 1983 by the Aladdin Corporation. And then from the popularity of the cartoon, they put out a second lunchbox.
With He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, which was the name of the animated Filmation TV series.
So that's why there are two boxes.
Right.
And it was huge. It was Was it the top-selling toy of 1983?
It was one of the biggest toys. I mean, it gave Star Wars a run for its money.
Star Wars was kind of fizzling out. If you ever watch these shows, the Toys That Made Us, they talk about how popular He-Man was. They do a whole episode on He-Man and how when Star Wars was kind of at the end of its toy run with 1983, they needed something new was coming out. You know, this is He-Man, and that kind of like.
And Mattel passed on Star Wars toys. Star Wars was offered to Mattel. They passed. And they really were not doing well in the boys' toys department. Barbie was their big seller. Mm-hmm. The biggest toy they had for boys was something called Big Jim. And Big Jim was not a big seller. So, in fact, Battle Cat was a repainted Big Jim Tiger. They had a tiger.
That's right, yeah, because it was like a Jungle Explorer set.
Right.
Yeah, and he came with a big tiger, and they just repainted that.
And they said repaint the tiger.
And then they used it for the evil Panther.
Right.
Was it Panther?
Yeah.
Panther, and they just flocked them. Because when you flock a tiger, you get a panther.
Reportedly, someone said, save money, repaint the Big Jim Tiger, and someone else said, are you crazy? The tiger's not to the correct scale. This would be a gigantic sized tiger. This would not, the figures are too small to have a tiger that big. And the guy then said, put a saddle on him, let He-Man ride it.
Why not? Ride that battle cat.
Exactly. All right, so do you want to start with the first He-Man lunchbox?
That's the first one from 1983, Aladdin Corporation, with the nice embossed front, featuring on the front we've got He-Man, the heroic He-Man who, what was he, the Prince of Eternia? Or,
well, he was Prince Adam.
Prince Adam.
They didn't really introduce that until the cartoon, though. And if you read the mini comics that came with the original action figures, they never mentioned Prince Adam or King Randor.
Yeah, I didn't collect these toys as a kid. This wasn't my John, as we say in the hood. I was into Transformers. I was into G.I. Joe, Star Wars. I never got into He-Man as a kid. I mean, now looking back, it's super cool, and I kind of wish I owned a lot of the old ones, and you know, but I did not have them. So like, this is more Joe's forte. But on the front we have what we got He-Man. It's kind of outnumbered. It's not really fair. He's got He-Man, he's fighting Skeletor and Beast-Man. So that's the front, which is kind of a. But then on the flip side, He-Man now outnumbers Skeletor, who Skeletor was the evil.
Yeah.
What was Skeletor's real name?
Well, later on we found out his real name was Keldor. But that was more of a retcon.
So on this one, you got Tila, and is that Stratos?
Stratos. Yeah.
And they're helping He-Man out, bust some heads. Some caps in
that's pretty much the original line. And you had Man-at-Arms, and Zodak, and Merman. And that's about it. That was the original line.
And Battle Cat.
Yeah, Battle Cat.
Battle Cat was part of that.
Castle Grayskull.
And wasn't Screech the bird? That was part of it.
I think Screech came later. I think Screech came later.
I thought that was like one of the original toys for some reason.
Or Zor. Zor was the bird.
I thought there was two birds.
Wait, there was an evil bird named Screech. You're right. I forgot about Screech, actually.
Wait, which was the first one that came?
Zor was the one that the sorceress would turn into. But again, that was introduced in the cartoon.
Oh, I feel like almost that could have been a repainted toy from maybe the Big Jim movie. Look that up.
Possible.
Because it was just a bird. They put the birds out before they put the sorceress out, because the sorceress toy, as I recall, was one of the later lines.
Very late
towards
the end.
In the toy line, she's probably one of the more valuable figures.
Right.
So we're going to show you the sides on these, but you know what? Why don't we do the front and the back on this one? Because the sides on both of these boxes, even though they were made a year apart to promote two different kinds of things, they reused the same sides.
The exact
same all they would do when they made these lunch boxes is they would just print the sides, and then the metal part in the inside was the same, so they could just attach these. So it wasn't that big of a deal. They were saving money that way. It was a way to save money, but then also get a new box out, because the front and the back. Yeah, most kids probably didn't even notice until that the sides were the same.
Exactly.
So
this one, the second one, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, we've got He-Man on the front, we've got Orko, Man-at-Arms, and Tila.
Wait, is that Man-at-Arms? Or is that
Manny Faces. Excuse me, Manny Faces.
Yeah, the M-A-N-N-Y Faces.
Man-E Faces.
Oh, Man-E Faces. I thought it was like Manny, like his name was
Manny.
Yeah.
And on the back, we've got He-Man on top of Battle Cat, with his friend Roboto.
Oh, Dario Domo
Arigato, Mr.
Oh, I thought that.
Yeah,
would have been better.
And Skeletor is in the Land Shark, one of the vehicles that came out later.
Land Shark.
Yep.
Candygram.
So there we go. That's
and that was when the cartoon kicked off, they put out a second box, and it was super popular. And this is one you see a lot. These are boxes. Actually, you know what? I see this one a lot more. This one pops up all over the place. The original He-Man lunchbox. This one, when you said you had a different one, I had to look it up because I didn't realize that they put out the second one until you had mentioned it. And so this one's a little bit harder to come across. You don't see this one as often as flea markets or toy shows and stuff like that. But it's probably not super rare. But it is less common than I think this one.
Right.
Because they were still selling probably this one when this one was out, so.
Now, should we check the
Yeah,
sides?
let's do the sides. We're going to do the sides at the same time. Ready?
All right.
Ready?
Here we go.
So
Let's go
on
to the top.
side-
Let's go to the top first.
Top first, okay.
There's He-Man
and Castle
Gray
Gray
Skull.
Skull.
Yeah, same side. Yeah,
Mhm.
there.
All right, we're going to go this way. Which way are we gonna
Let's go this way. Yeah, yeah. There's He-Man
He-Man.
hitting Skeletor.
Punching him.
Punching him, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. And we do the bottom?
On the bottom, we've
Yeah.
got
Oh, we got a bunch of, we got
Man-at-Arms and Zodak, who
Oh.
were two of the other original characters
Yeah.
who we mentioned.
And yours does not have a UPC code like mine does. Look at that. I
you
got
know,
a big-
mine's on the side.
Oh, see, they were smart. They moved it, so they did change it up
Ah.
so you could see the artwork a little bit better because this one was covering He-Man on the Battle Cat.
And then on this side, we've got Skeletor firing a lightning bolt at He-Man while Man-at-Arms stands by.
Like a Putz, just in the background, not helping. Look at, can Skeletor shoot lightning?
He could shoot whatever the story calls for him to shoot. For
It's kind of
this.
convenient. And did you see Alan Oppenheimer, the voice? You were at the
Yeah, I was at the Great Philly
Comic
Comic Con today, and Alan Oppenheimer was
Oppenheimer,
there.
yeah, he was the voice of Skeletor.
And are these the
Oh,
same?
look, there
same
are. You know
thermos?
what? Yours has a different lid than mine, but the
Yeah.
thermoses are the same that came with it, featuring Stratos. He was like basically like a Birdman, Tila. It's kind of
He's
the
like Hawk
artwork.
from Buck
It's
Rogers.
basically the artwork that's on the this side of the box.
Right.
So when you see that side of the box, it's kind of the same artwork again.
Yeah.
That they're just reusing. So, which was, you know what? It's kind of appropriate almost that the He-Man lunchboxes use the technique of recycling parts and stuff, since the toy line did that so much.
Right.
Also, because you had Beastman, who then later they flocked him and he became Mossman.
Yeah.
And Stinkor was
Merman.
Merman. So
Yes.
they would just recycle,
And then they painted He-Man blue and called him Faker.
but they would put a little sticker on him. And
Yeah,
they
he's
that
a
he
robot.
Was a robot. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do the smell test.
Right, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not feeling it. It just kind of smells musty. It's kind of, it's not as
They
exciting.
smell like sadness. Yeah.
It smells like soup. Old soup.
All right,
You
now-
have a blue. I have a blue the black one, or somebody just shoved a.
So now this is yours. The older one is yours.
Yes.
And I don't have that one right now. I have it, but I can't locate it. But I have both of these.
Yeah.
You only have that one.
I only have that one.
I
Yeah.
have a surprise for you, sir.
What?
I have a surprise for you right here.
He is not the father. Oh, is this for me?
I had two of them, and now you have one. And wait.
What?
This is a double surprise.
Double surprise?
This isn't just any old surprise, because guess what we have on the inside of
This
this?
is a Oreo.
The name of the previous owner,
Oh.
Ryan Gardner. This is Ryan
Ryan
Gardner's
Gardner, if you're
Lunchbox.
out there, you know what, Ryan, if you're out there and your name's Ryan Gardner, you can win a lunchbox from us. How about that?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. If we find the person who owned this lunchbox, Ryan Gardner, you can win a lunchbox. Not this lunchbox, because I'm going to keep this one. But thank you, Joe. Look at that. How nice is that?
Now you've got
I've got
both.
them both. I've got them both. My collection is now complete. I can just stop doing these videos now, and I'm just going to leave. So I'll see you later. Can't do that now. Got too many lunchboxes to look over. But how awesome! That is awesome. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Ryan
And
Gardner.
thank you, Ryan Gardner.
Ryan Gardner somewhere is like lying in a ditch, going, "If only I had my lunchbox." He's dead. Should we smell that?
Best part is he left his sandwich in there.
Oh, maybe that's what killed him.
All right, so that's it for this week. If you would like to buy a Mega Podtastic t-shirt, or maybe they're not there yet, but maybe we'll have Lunchbox Bunch merchandise, go down below to the Spreadshirt link. It is shop.spreadshirt.com/Mega Podtastic.
Nobody's going to remember that, but yeah. And
Yeah,
thanks
just
again to
totally,
the
totally.
Pop In for letting us film here in the cool Disney bar section of their restaurant. They have a sci-fi theme bar. They have a
Comic book theme bar.
comic book theme bar. They have a Facts of Life theme bar.
They have a head of the class bar with life-size statues of both Howard Hessman and Billy Conley.
You know what my favorite part of this bar is, though?
What's that?
The Roseanne bar.
Oh.
The Roseanne bar is the largest bar that they have in the.
You're not allowed to tweet from that bar, though.
No. So thanks again to the Pop In for having us.
Right.
And make sure you subscribe and leave comments down below and tell us how.
Ring that bell
Ring that
for
bell.
for
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, give
Yeah.
a thumbs up, not a thumbs down. We don't look at that. Look how weird my thumbs are. Check that out. Look at that.
Ugh.
These are famous thumbs.
You got crazy.
I got
thumbs.
crazy thumbs. Look at that. This because I closed them in my lunchbox when I was a kid, and they ended up getting bent like that. So
So until next time,
keep on eating those ding-dongs.
Eat those ding-dongs, man. Eat those ding-dongs.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them bitches, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.
When visiting the Pop Inn in Chalfont, remember to aim like a Jedi, not like a stormtrooper.